Okay, you've just won a free car of your choice. What car would you choose?
GMC Yukon.
Oh my gosh. Are you serious?
Yeah, because then we don't have to pay for it.
That's true.
100%.
Guys, we're like contemplating getting a new car and we just don't know which one. Except now there's been a wrench thrown in our plan because somebody told me that my colleague, Maggie, I'm going to shout you out. She said that the Honda Odyssey...
She's not the only one who has told us this.
Yeah, she's not. Which makes me upset because I told myself I'm never driving a minivan.
Yeah, and I always told him, shut up, because everyone's going to be like, told you so, when we end up buying a minivan.
Even Jim across the street said, you got to get the minivan, man. Especially with kids right now, get the minivan. It's so convenient.
I don't even understand why you're so upset about it, because you're not the one who's going to be driving it.
True. On the weekends I will. Sorry guys, not getting a van.
Not sold yet.
Welcome to the 10th annual Hunger Games.
Why did I say the
Songbirds
10th?
and Snakes. If you guys don't already know, man, the trailer for the new Hunger Games movie is out.
It's
and
a prequel,
it is fire.
basically.
It's a prequel.
I'm reading the book because I finally gave up Jay.
It was gathering dust on my side of the bed.
Yes, for months.
And Molly
Almost a
wanted
year.
to... Yeah,
And then I
almost a
found
year.
out the movie was coming out, and I was like, shoot, I got to read this book. Screw it.
Yeah. Oh, well, I cliff notes it.
And how far am I in?
Like
What
almost
is it?
done.
3
200
days?
pages.
Yeah.
She reads so fast. I don't know if I don't know how to read. I think that's the thing. I just don't know how to read.
I think for me, like you said, you like the other types of books, which I can't get through those.
Yeah.
I'll
I
read like 2
the most,
pages
like,
and I'll be like,
self-help books, self-improvement books, like stuff about philosophy and stuff. Yeah, I'll read it at that.
yeah.
Fiction, I really got to get into it. I was into fiction quite a bit in the past, but
Nicholas Sparks
Nicholas Sparks books, because I was a hopeless romantic, man. I was trying to find a wife, and I was freaking failing. So I was like, freaking reading Nicholas Sparks and getting me no wife.
Dreaming.
Bye. Burn 'em. What's that, Fahrenheit 451?
Yeah.
Burn 'em, baby.
That's funny.
But anyways.
Oh my gosh.
All right, guys, we got a new setup here today. Actually, kind of not really. I just rearranged some stuff, so it's a little bit more.
Rearrange some stuff you can't see.
Yeah, you can't see. You probably can see. Like, you can see him on my arm because I got a light up there. You can see Molly a little bit more because we shined the light on her white skin. I turned her light around, so it's like backlighting her head. Anyways. Yo. Let's address something right now.
Are you sure I'm just not like whitewashed?
No, you're not whitewashed.
Oh, okay.
Let's address something right now. Why is our son bringing home all these sicknesses?
Why are you so affected by them?
He is in daycare now, and I swear I've been sick the last month. Like,
you have
it comes in waves.
That bad.
Like, I've been like super sick around beginning of the month for my half marathon.
Well, yeah,
sick.
I know.
And then I got kind of better, and it was like maybe like a week. Last week. Last week.
Last
I was
week you
kind
were
of good.
fine.
And then now I'm just like ramping up again. I can feel it in my throat. Got a lot of that thick green boogers.
That's how I was last week.
Yeah. Thanks for passing it on to me. And guess who got it? Probably we got it from Conrad. And our kids got freaking running nose for the last week.
You know what's funny is that like his classmates have that thick green booger and he's just had this clear.
Just
like,
clear, and it's just freaking just.
and once in a while it's
into
thick,
his
but it's
mouth.
actually pretty like loose.
Yeah. This.
I think he has my immune
colleague
system.
told me, like, you put your kid in daycare and they're going to be sick all the time. And here we are.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm going to be sick. I guess I need my antibodies because I haven't been sick during COVID. So actually, that's a lie because we did get COVID.
Yeah.
We were still pretty sterile though. I don't think I ever like really got a cold.
I haven't had a cold in years, which usually I at least get a cold like once a year.
Yeah.
But since COVID,
Welcome
the only
to
thing I had was
parenthood. Yeah, it sucks. Anyways, just trying to pound back the vitamin C. and the Dayquil.
You should
That's
start
my.
that cold calm again.
I did.
Are
I've
you
been
taking
eating
it today?
it. No.
Exactly.
No, I did take it today.
Oh,
I took it
once?
this morning. Twice. Yeah. So,
It
anyways.
sounds like every 2 hours to you guys, doesn't it?
Pretty much. That stuff is expensive, man. Medications. Anyways, get your body straight. My body's not straight right now.
Oh my god, you're
It's
so
freaking
weird.
curvy and shit.
Okay, what are we doing today?
All right, guys. So today, following up to our Dark County episode, which was last week, we bought this game. Oh, how do we say that?
HYGGE.
HYGGE.
I think so.
This game from the Al Johnson store. Is it Skull? It was Skull, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, that was naming the beer, or was it Skull?
I think it was still Skull.
Skull. Anyways, we bought this card game, which is similar to the card game that we had before called Bold Questions, but this one, let's HYGGE.
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 HYGGE. It's called the HYGGE Game, Cozy Conversations in Pleasant Company. So basically it says the game rules. The HYGGE concept is all about enjoying a nice and cozy time in good company. This focus means there are no winners and losers in this game. The goal is simply to make it as HYGGE as possible and everybody wins. You can use the questions pretty much as you see fit, but here are a few tips. The questions can be asked in any order, but the classic way is to have one person read all the questions on a card to the person to the left, who answers them one at a time. Then that person draws the next card and reads the questions to the person to their left, and so on. Another option is to have one person read all of the questions on a card out loud, one question at a time, with everyone in the room taking turns answering each question. So basically, with Molly and I, we're just going to be answering the questions together. But this might be a fun game to play with like other people, you know, on a wine night.
I think it's just cool to get to know each other. You know, like there's no pressure. There's no. I get real competitive and angry if I'm not winning. Yeah. So this is like.
Here's one question. What's one game you will never ever play in your life ever?
Monopoly.
Again? Same. Monopoly should be banned.
Mm-hmm.
Like books in
I hope
Fahrenheit
our kids
451.
never learn about Monopoly.
Yeah, Monopoly. I've gotten in so many freaking family cousin like fights because of Monopoly. I don't think anybody's have thrown a board before, but cash was flown.
Oh my god.
Like somebody's like, "Oh, you landed on my property with a hotel. You owe me $3,500." I don't have $3,500.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So money was fine.
Oh my god.
But I don't think anybody has flipped the board yet.
There's a card game, Monopoly, that's like faster and different.
Nope.
That one's actually not too bad.
No Monopoly. I'm vetoing that right now.
It's not. It's fast. It's a fast game. It's not a 5-hour whole day game.
That's what they say about Uno.
I love Uno.
Uno,
I'm competitive.
It sucks, dude. Uno, you know what I don't like? I don't like the Uno with the machine.
I love that one.
It freaking spits out
That's
cards
so,
at you.
like
No,
20 of
don't
them.
tell me what I need. Machine. Take your batteries out.
I love that one.
Yeah, no.
We have that.
Did you know there is actually a rule I read and it was on Instagram? Somebody
they
highlighted.
changed it.
They changed it.
Yeah, no.
You can't do like a...
You can't do a skip plus a draw 2 or something. Or
Yeah, something like that.
Stupid. No, you do not change the rules of a game. That's
Did
dumb.
you ever like stack on your draw 4s?
Obviously.
Yeah. See, that's funny.
Yes.
Then the next person hates you. See, that's another game that like is polarizing because you
It
freaking
is.
lose friends over the games like that.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a game out there where you win. Like everybody just has a good time.
HYGGE.
HYGGE. Yay. I'm glad you picked that up. Alrighty, guys. So we're going to go through this. I think this podcast is just kind of getting getting to know us a little bit more. Me and Molly getting to know each other. And also maybe just like thought-provoking questions that you can ask yourself and maybe answer along with us while you're listening to this podcast or watching it. So I think it might be kind of fun. If you're interested, I'm pretty sure you can like look up this card game and buy it.
HYGGE.
It
There's
was
some
in
for
Door
couples and stuff. We just ended up doing the like most
The
basic
general.
one.
Couples, I think kids.
Yep.
Dating. I think was
there's a whole
one.
bunch.
There's a
It was
whole
kinda
bunch.
cool.
So it's kind of cool. Who got us into
Jinx.
this? into this answering questions?
Danny
boy. And we get to see them tomorrow too.
Mm-hmm.
So excited.
It's 2 days.
Oh, 2 days. Okay, 2 days. All right.
Okay,
all right, you going first? All right, let's go.
This is a perfect first question.
Ding, 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 ding. Are we answer? Okay, question first. Are we going to answer all of them?
I think if it's like easy conversation.
Okay, now are you going to read all 3 of them at the same time and then answer? Or are you going to read them one at a time?
One at a time.
And then we're both answering?
Yeah.
Okay. Shoot.
What advantages do only children have compared to children with 1 or more siblings?
What advantages do
only children have compared to children with 1 or more siblings?
Attention.
Spoiled.
Yeah.
I got anything I wanted.
Yeah, that's what I said. Attention. one kid.
I don't really like this one either. Is there anything that should never be joked about?
Yes. Politics.
That's what I was thinking.
And sexuality and racism. The main things you don't ever have a conversation with anybody.
That's joked about, not a conversation. Joked about.
No, yeah, you should.
Okay.
Well, yeah, obviously you don't joke about those things.
This is a good one. We already kind of like touched on this. Does your opinion of people change if you realize they have tattoos?
Oh my gosh. Flashback to what episode is that? Let me look it up. No. And here's why. Because I got a full sleeve of it. Now, it will kind of depend on what kind of tattoos they have and what the context is. But I don't think you should judge a book by its cover. I think you should definitely give that person a chance to open their mouth or communicate with you before you freaking pass judgment.
I feel like I more so judge like their choice of tattoo than the person themselves.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like,
so you judge the tattoo.
Yeah, where I'm like, that's ugly, why'd you get that? Or like, that's stupid, why'd you put that on your body? But like
hate the sin but not the sinner.
Right. Like I don't care who you are,
or
I don't care like if you're a doctor and you have these ugly what I think is an ugly tattoo.
Yeah.
Or like a stupid tattoo.
Yeah.
I could care less, but I'm gonna be like, that's a weird choice. Like I'm gonna judge you more on your choice of design than
episode 8, by the way. That's the tattoo episode.
That was a while ago.
Yeah, that's one of the first ones. Here's what I'm going to say about freaking tattoos. So I'm still kind of cognizant of what other people will view me.
You're too cognizant.
Yeah, and I'm too sensitive to just put my arm out there. For instance, I had a meeting at the WDA last week. Fortunately enough, it was kind of a chillier day, so I wore a sweater. But obviously it was warm enough where I could just have a t-shirt on. I chose not to because I don't know what my other colleagues are going to think of me with a full sleeve tattoo. Now, social media, they all follow me, so they know I have a full sleeve tattoo.
Right.
But I think it's also based on the person, right? So for me, instance, I'm not ashamed of my tattoos, but I will cover them up when I know that it may draw attention away from the environment, right? So the meeting. That's why I covered it up. At work, I don't give a damn. Like, I'm gonna freaking show my tattoos at work because I'm in a professional setting where I guess my patient's judgment of me is different than my colleagues' judgments on me. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I don't think you should have covered it up for your meeting. I don't think it matters.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll try it one time.
You should. Who cares?
Yeah, I know. But see, most people are kind of like that, though. They don't care.
Right.
And maybe just one of those, I'm on the fence a little bit. You know?
You worry too much about it.
Yeah. Maybe I just worry about what people think of me.
You do. Yeah. Yeah. And you shouldn't.
Not a bad thing. But I can work on it. Yes. I can aspire to that.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right. That first card was okay. 1 out of 3.
I'm over it.
1 out of 3. If you could change one thing about your body, what would it be?
I think you should answer this.
My height.
Or me. Oh, no.
My height or my hair?
Yeah, I could have said that.
Those H's.
Yeah.
Height, hair.
Yeah.
And hairiness. Dude, let's talk about hairiness.
Oh my God.
Dude, I freaking hate leg hair. I'll be honest, I shaved my legs like growing up because I freaking hated leg hair. And I just didn't think it was like, ugh, hairy armpits too.
How many razors do you go through?
Freaking tons.
Tons. Ridiculous. You know how
I gotta
expensive
shave my
razors
head,
are?
man.
Oh my
Shave my
God.
head. So what would you change? One thing about your body, what would it be?
How much fat I have.
Fat?
Yeah, and the hair on my face.
You're turning that into muscle and you're shaving it off every other month. So,
Yeah, great.
yeah, there's a solution to the problem.
Yeah.
But yes.
No, I would have just did something different when I was younger.
Oh.
So that I wasn't
Didn't have
stuck in this, like, it's harder to lose it now.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
Who was your idol when you were growing up?
I don't really think I had one. Not like a famous idol.
Same. I didn't have one either.
Yeah.
Thou shalt not worship false idols. In sync?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Were you reading Tiger Beat when you were growing up?
What the hell is that?
The freaking magazines with all the band photos and you rip it off and tape it on your wall.
No.
You never did that?
No.
Oh no, you weren't a true fan. Speaking of which, guys, I just talked to Justin Timberlake, that is, and he says the big announcement's coming around Thanksgiving. So yeah, look out for that. Okay, you've just won a free car of your choice. What car would you choose?
GMC Yukon.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Yeah, because then we don't have to pay for it.
That's true.
100%.
Guys, we're like contemplating getting a new car and we just don't know which one. Except now there's been a wrench thrown in our plan because somebody told me that my colleague, Maggie, I'm going to shout you out. She said that the Honda Odyssey.
She's not the only one who has told us this.
Yeah, she's not. Which makes me upset because I told myself I'm never driving a minivan.
Yeah, and I always told him, shut up, because everyone's going to be like, told you so, when we end up buying a minivan.
Even Jim across the street said, you got to get the minivan, man. Especially with kids right now, get the minivan. It's so convenient.
I don't even understand why you're so upset about it, because you're not the one who's going to be driving it.
True. On the weekends I will. But still, like have a minivan in our garage. I'm going to park my car every single day and I'm like...
When I used to drive my grandma's minivan, I hated it.
Yeah.
It's so big. But the Yukon would be the same.
Yeah, the Yukon.
But you're up a little bit higher.
But at least the Yukon, it's an SUV. It's like sporty. I mean, looking like a soccer mom.
The vans aren't as bad as they used to be.
Yeah, true. Especially the Honda Odyssey.
Yes.
Like it's a nice van.
Yes.
But sorry guys, not getting a van.
Not sold yet.
Not sold yet.
That's why I said I'd rather win it.
Yeah, if you're giving it,
Yeah.
mine's Mel.
Right. Do you think people ever really change?
Man, that's deep.
That is deep.
Great question. I think some people do. You can change a lot of things about yourself when you have the motivation and when you have the drive. Weight, for instance, body image, for instance, even self-esteem, I think you can change.
Mm-hmm.
Now, can you change habits? That's a hard one. Now, if you have habits or addictions, you can change, but that's a little bit harder of a change. Like Dax Shepard always said, once an addict, always an addict.
Right.
Like he was a drug addict. I don't think you can change that because you already have connections in your brain and the neurons that are powering your mind and the chemical balances in your body. I don't think you can change that after being an addict.
I think that goes along with like, I don't know if personality is the right word, but how people react to certain things or judge people and stuff. I think they're always still going to be kind of judgy or kind of reacting in a way to certain things, whether it's race or religion or a certain situation. They just know, oh, maybe I shouldn't like express that as much.
Yeah.
You know
and I think, well, and also I think that a lot of it is like environmental, like where you grew up, what your influences were, and if there is social pressure for you to carry on those legacy, traditional like thoughts and judgments that that's been passed down from generation to generation. You can't fault the people who don't know, like who don't have the knowledge, right? But I think in the world we live in right now, you'd be hard pressed to say, "Oh, I'm naive to all this stuff."
Right.
No, because it's all out in the freaking media.
Right.
So could people have gotten away with it in the past? Absolutely. But nowadays, with like social media, with exposure to everything that's going on and the polarizing like government that we have, I don't think you can get away with saying, "Oh, I didn't know this thought," or whatever. So some aspects of somebody, I think you can change, but if it's like something more internal, I think that would be hard. You'd have to go through an experience for you to change.
Yeah. I think there's a wide spectrum of what changes.
Yeah. Good question, though. I like that.
If you had enough money to retire tomorrow, what would you do for the rest of your life?
Dang, I'd make podcasts all day for you guys. I would honestly probably still do something dentistry.
Really?
Yeah, I'd probably go like work at the dental school or something.
Oh, sure.
Like I'd probably give back in some way. Like I don't want to just sit around doing nothing.
No, me
obviously.
neither.
Everybody says, "Oh, I'd travel." I don't know. Like traveling is cool.
We do need to travel like when we're older because I have all these old people who come in and see me and they go like everywhere and I'm like taking little notes. This one lady I saw the other day, in the last year, she's been to Italy, Spain, and then she's going back to Europe for like a Christmas village hop around Europe.
Cool.
And I was like, that
like a Chris
sounds
Kringle type of thing.
Yes, I was like,
That's
that
cool.
sounds. I want to do that. Like that, I want to do. Like, how cool would that be to go to all these little towns and like during Christmas? Oh,
That's true.
doesn't that just sound like beautiful?
Yeah,
I was like,
it's like a fairy tale.
Oh yes.
Yeah, but I mean, right now, as a 36-year-old,
Oh yeah, no.
I'd probably do something fun.
Well, and I think like if you had enough money to retire tomorrow, it doesn't mean I have enough money to travel.
Yeah,
because I was like, oh, we could open a CrossFit gym. I might not have money to open a CrossFit gym.
Yeah, you would. If you have enough money to retire, that means you're set for like the rest of your life.
I guess.
Until the day you die. Yeah. I guess it would kind of depend on how much money.
Exactly. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
It's like, it's hard to say. I would do something.
I'm
but
a busybody.
I
I don't think I would probably like retire and just sit on a
I would
beach
sit and just read.
Yeah,
No,
you
I'd
probably
get
do
bored.
that.
I mean, I would do that for enough time, but like I'd be bored. Are you more or less romantic than me?
I think I'm more romantic than you.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I want sex all the time.
That's not romance. Your face just turns so red. Can we just like highlight that?
My face?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I guess what's romantic?
I know, that's what I was gonna say.
And this goes back to the love languages, which was episode number,
I think 1 or 2, wasn't it?
Love languages?
5. Yeah,
I think it all depends on like what you consider romantic.
Yeah, I guess like our love languages.
Yeah.
Like whatever.
Yeah. Should the U.S. have mandatory voting? Wow, what a serious damn question.
We don't talk politics.
Yeah, we don't talk politics. What do you think will be the biggest change in your life 5 years from now?
Biggest change in my life 5 years from now. Okay, 5 years from now, I will be 37 years old. Holy
smokies. Oldie over here.
We will have 4 children. Conrad will be
kindergarten.
Going into first grade, 5.5.
Yeah.
Because he'll be 6.5. So he'll be in first grade.
Yeah.
Griffin will be 5, almost 5. So K4.
Gosh, I don't even know. What do you think is the biggest change in your life 5 years from now?
Our next child will be 3, and the other one will be like 1. We'll be done having kids.
Maybe that's what I know the biggest for me. I
think that'll just be it. It's like, well, that's the point in our life that will be. I don't know that there'll be a big change per se. Is just we'll like finishing off our family and like just like moving forward, you know?
I think the biggest change in my life in 5 years from now is my tubes are going to be tied.
Yes. Yes.
Vasectomy.
Yes.
That's going to be the biggest change in my life.
You're gonna be a little swollen
I'll
down
be
under.
like, oh, my tubes are tied.
Wait. I just need on the record that Jay just agreed to a vasectomy.
Yeah.
And we have this on tape.
Yeah, that I agreed to vasectomy.
And all of you heard it. And all of you heard it.
Yeah,
okay.
We'll see. Okay.
Just needed that moment.
Name something you look back at and think, I can't believe I did that.
I don't know. Should we talk about what you and Charlie were talking about? And I can't believe you did that.
We can freaking talk about it. We'll talk about that. No, you can talk about that. And that's not something I look back at and say, I can't believe I did that.
I don't know.
So I share this story all the time with people. During dental school, I was asked to go on this bro trip with a man venture with my 3 friends, Sam, Ben, and Danny. We go down to Nashville. Our first night was in Nashville. And one of Ben's friends was showing us around the town and then took us to like this college bar. And she got us all Long Island iced teas. And I've never had a Long Island ever before. So she grabs us this Long Island. It's in a plastic cup with a straw. I take a sip of it and I was like, oh. Like, and mind you, we've been already like drinking like beers at their apartment. So then I I drink this Long Island iced tea and I'm like, took a sip of it. I was like, oh, this doesn't taste like alcohol. Like, it actually tastes like iced tea. So I finish it probably all within, I'd say less than 10 minutes. Just pound this freaking cup. And throughout the rest of the night, I was like, holy smokes, this thing is like, I'm feeling good. I'm dizzy. I'm having a good time. Then we go to this like 3-story bar. On each level of this bar, there's a country band like performing and everything. I was like so sick. I looked over at my buddy Ben, and we're on the 3rd floor. And I was like, Ben, I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta puke, dude. And he's like, okay, buddy, like, go find a bathroom. So I was like, okay. So I'm like looking around. I saw the line to the bathroom, and it was like freaking long. So I was like, oh, I gotta puke, man. I gotta puke. So I was backed up against this corner, and it was dark. And it was like almost pitch black. So I was like, I'm just gonna freaking puke here because I have to go. Like it's coming up through my esophagus. So I bend over and I start just like puking up against this wall. And then after a good upchuck, I like wipe my mouth and I turn around and all of a sudden this wall like opens up and people are standing in what was the door of the elevator. I'm like, oh, frick. So then I like turn around and I bolt it. But as I turn around, there's a freaking huge ass trash can right next to me that I totally missed in the dark. And all I could hear was like people coming out of the elevator like, ew, somebody puked. Freaking, I ran as fast as I could to find Ben. And never looked back. So if that's a memory that I'd probably say, like, I can't believe I did that. It was that. Like chugging back a Long Island iced tea and puking on a wall that ended up being the door to an elevator. So, yeah, that was definitely quite the experience that I will look back and be not proud of it, but I'm I have a story to tell about my first experience with Long Island iced teas, and kind of funny story. I haven't been back to that bar since that happened, which is probably a good thing because I don't want to relive that memory. But quite interesting that going forward, I understood what Long Island iced tea was and how it's just straight alcohol, all the clears, has no freaking splash of iced tea whatsoever. So yeah, that's my experience, and that I would probably look back at and be like, oh, I can't believe I did that. It's a little depressing. So yeah. So what is one experience that you've done in your life where you're like, I can't believe I did that?
I don't know.
You feeling the baby?
Yeah.
You feeling the baby?
Yeah, his knee or elbows in my belly right now. Oh, geez.
And you're just like, yeah.
Yeah.
Get it, Mom.
I don't think he likes when I hold Conrad sometimes because he kind of like sits on my belly. And so I think he kind of pushes him down and then he gets a little mad.
Griffin's like,
Get out of here. Yeah.
get off of me, Conrad. That's how he's going to come out.
Yeah.
He's going to be like an old Western. Get off of me, Conrad.
Oh my God. Something I'm sorry, regretted or...
Where you can say, I can't believe I did that.
I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I participated in a beauty pageant at school.
Oh, I did not. I did not think you were going to say that. Nothing.
What did you think I was
It's X-rated. I can't say it. A beauty pageant in high school? Tell me a little about
college.
it. Oh, in college.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I've
You
seen
knew
the
this.
photos.
Yeah.
I've seen the photos. Yeah. Did you win?
I got runner-up.
Runner-up.
I should have.
Runner-up is first, last place. You know that?
Pretty much.
Do you regret that? You can't believe you did that?
No, I just can't believe I did it.
Oh. But you put yourself out there.
Yeah, I did.
I'd never go. Actually, that's a lie. I was in Mr. Moeller.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't in Mr. Moeller. I was in a beauty pageant in high school. It was like I forget what it was called, but I was in a beauty pageant. And I lost. Desperately lost.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. But I can't believe I did that.
Yeah.
Definitely. I was proud of that.
Can't think of anything else.
Cool.
How many languages can you say I love you in?
2.
English and?
Filipino.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What is it in Filipino?
Mahal kita.
I actually knew that because I almost put that at the end of our vows.
Did you really?
I asked Sherlyn and Kathy.
Yeah, mahal kita.
Yeah.
I don't even know it in Spanish. What's Spanish? I love you. Not me gusto.
It's amore, or it's amor.
Amore. That's French.
No, that's Italian.
Amor. Oh, Italian. Duh.
But it's
French?
me amo, my love.
No, me amo is my name.
No, it's
Te amo. No, te amo. Te amo. Bet.
Te amo.
Te amo. I didn't know that though. That's all I
Say
know,
my
too.
love.
Huh?
Say what's my love in Spanish.
I thought you said I love you.
I know, but I was trying to figure it out.
Mi amor.
Mi amor.
Mi amor. Mi amor. Mi amor. Yeah, from
Yeah.
Coco.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Mama Coco.
Not counting a house or a car, what is the most expensive thing you've ever bought? On 3.
Hold on, I gotta think.
It's both.
House or a
what
car?
like? It's something in this house. You technically bought it, but I'm gonna put it as mine.
A house and a car?
Most expensive thing you've ever bought. 1, 2, 3.
Gym. Ah, okay.
I was
See,
thinking
that was
the
like
rig.
a collective.
I was thinking the rig
rig.
is to
Okay.
itself because that was like probably the most expensive thing down there.
Yeah, I was thinking, I was like, is it the gym or is it the TV? Like, I
No.
was like, what's expensive in this house? Like, I didn't think. And I was like, shoes? I was like, no,
Oh,
there's
no.
more expensive stuff in this house than shoes. Oh, yeah, the gym, for sure.
What job would you personally find most boring?
Any office job. Yeah. If you're working and you're just doing an office job, I think that'd be so freaking boring. Like receptionist, I think it was so freaking boring.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think even like a custodian has a freaking fun life.
Oh, I can't even
Interesting
imagine
life.
what they see.
Yeah, the stuff that they see.
You have to have a strong stomach.
Well, that or also like, can you imagine all the free time you have? There's like some freaking custodians who like, I mean, all you need to do is just like empty trash bins, right? Sweep up, take care of stuff. But there's a lot of downtime.
Yeah.
There's only so much you can clean,
Yeah.
you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure they see a lot of funky stuff in school too, elementary included. So,
That's gross.
all right, let's do one more round here.
Okay.
These are like thought-provoking questions. Ooh, all I saw was guilty, and I was like, okay. What is your favorite guilty pleasure?
Ice cream.
Ice cream? Okay.
It's delicious.
It's delicious. You know it's bad for you, but you
Yeah.
just like eat it.
Mm-hmm.
What's my favorite guilty pleasure? I don't know.
Probably just food in general.
I was gonna say because I could freaking eat Spam and rice all freaking day.
Yeah.
Like I think that would might be my guilty pleasure.
Bread.
Oh,
Fresh Italian bread.
King's
and
Hawaiian,
butter.
baby. King's Hawaiian.
Melt
I would
in
say
my
that's my
mouth.
guilty pleasure. If you could spend a whole day with any person, who would it be?
You.
Okay, besides your spouse.
You.
Besides your spouse.
My boyfriend. You.
Okay, well, I would spend time with her too.
No, what would you say?
Huh?
What would you say?
Probably like I don't know. This sounds so weird. I probably want to spend like a whole day with like Matt Frazier.
I was gonna
or
say
like
Tia Claire.
like a
To me.
CrossFitter. I just like kind of see what they go
Just
through
see
the
what they
day.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like learn from them and
Yes.
stuff. You know, do the business, do the like exercising. Like,
Yeah.
I really want to see
Yeah.
like how everything's run.
Yep.
What is the one consistent factor linking your friends, despite how different they may be in other ways?
For you, dentistry. God, that's all you guys ever talk about.
Yeah.
It's gross.
Yeah, that. I think now too, it's also kids, like having
The
kids.
ones that do have
the
them.
one that have kids. Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, that's a freaking call out to our friends who are married with no
No
kids.
kids.
I
What are you
know that
waiting
kids
for?
are in your future. Get on it. Get on it.
We want to have play dates.
Yeah, we
Or
won't play
just-
dates. But I guess dentistry, yeah. I guess my only friends that I have that are like nearby are like dental friends.
Yeah.
So I think that would be
What brought all of like your high school friends together?
band,
Oh, really?
marching band.
Oh.
Yeah, that was it. Band and church, really.
Hmm.
That was kind of the one constant between all of us, and commonality was band and church.
Hmm.
So, like Charlie, David, Tyler, Ernest, Royale, that was like band and church. And then Scott, Daniel, like Emily, Danny, all those guys, dentistry.
Mm-hmm.
So, I actually don't even have friends outside of those circles,
Right.
which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you? Nursing.
Yeah.
And you don't even consider them your friends. Yeah,
I
you
traveled.
do.
I changed jobs too much.
Yeah. That can be hard too, because
Yeah.
there's no consistency with that.
Right.
But nursing, though, I mean, that's a commonality. Kids. Jenny.
Kids. Yeah.
Yeah, Jenny and Kyle.
Yeah.
There's a friend there. Kids, though.
Yeah.
Be kids.
Yep.
So. But anyways, guys, my throat's starting to get a little scratchy.
Oh my gosh.
We're going to keep this episode a little short. But that's the HYGGE game. And it's not really a game. It's just more answering questions.
I don't understand
So,
why they call it a game.
I think it's based
A game
off
is
of
competitive.
HYGGE. It doesn't have to be.
It always is.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, competitive because I answered the questions better than Molly.
We should do a poll.
We should do a poll. All right, guys. We don't have any topics for the next episode, so shoot us
To be determined.
some ideas. We have a lot of stuff in the pipeline, though. Like we were supposed to talk about like traveling with kids,
Oh yeah.
like stuff that we use. Maybe that's what we should do. Like working up until the second baby comes, like what we bought.
All the things.
Yeah, how we prepared for baby. No, we already did that.
We did?
Yeah, when we made the announcement.
How we're preparing for baby number 2?
Yeah, we already did that. Dang.
Oh.
This podcast, we need to revamp this podcast, man.
Maybe we do something more like the things we know we're going to use this baby and the things we knew we could get rid of because we
yes.
would never use them again.
Never use them again. Well, we could do that.
But that would take a little bit of preparation.
Yeah, maybe we need to prepare better for these unscripted conversations.
Sometimes we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, it's good seeing you. Thank you for joining in again on this fabulous day. Because I was going to say Saturday, but, most people don't even listen to this on Saturdays.
Oh
but
my gosh.
it's good seeing you. Welcome to our home.
Good seeing you. Welcome to our home.
Thank you for indulging in this little game and conversation we had.
Ooga.
HYGGE. If you have any ideas on what you want us to talk about, let us know. Aside from that, I just want to shout out, thank you Body Armor Light for sponsoring today's podcast. Low calorie drink to keep you hydrated. And I just want to shout out my tattoo guy. His name is Mana. This is this shirt that he designed, and also the hat. You guys know me, I love friggin' fashion, and this shirt like fits well, makes my muscles look big, and kind of like blends in with my tattoo as well. So I just want to shout out Mana. Look up his website.
Fresh Native.
No, it's something else. Not Hallelujah. Haleo Mana.
Hallelujah.
Haleo Manoa. HALEOMANAO.com. Haleo Manoa. If you want to buy this shirt, cop this shirt, guys. And I'm always repping
Oh my gosh, stop.
the most soft. Whoa. She's repping the most soft house in Harry Potter. The Hufflepuffs. What they kind of are, aren't they?
The smartest.
But they're the softest. Because they're Hufflepuff. I don't know, like a Hufflepuff? What's a Hufflepuff? Is that a badger?
The badger, babe.
It's a badger. It's soft.
Oh my god.
It's not like a Gryffindor.
Oh my god.
What's a Gryffindor?
Oh my
Is it a Gryffindor?
gosh.
Is that the name of the animal? Is it Gryffindor?
No.
No, what's it called? It's called Harry Potter.
Conrad's favorite
A griffin.
animal.
A bear. Lion?
Yes.
Oh, it's a lion?
Oh my
Oh, I
god.
didn't know.
Somebody
Slytherin.
needs to rewatch
Slytherin
Harry
is Slithers. Snake.
Oh my god.
What's the other one? Ravenclaw. That's a raven. Is it a raven? What the heck is a Hufflepuff? They should have named that like Badger. Honey Badger.
Honey badger.
Honey Badger.
Oh my god.
All right, guys. Hey, we love you. Thank you for listening.
You're too much.
This is your entertainment for the week, so we love you and hope you check in with us again next week. All right? I love you.
Sorry he's so weird today.
I love you.
I love you.
All right. Have a
Okay.
good night. Bye.
Bye.
Chugga, 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 chugga.
Oh my god.